RHOA Brielle Biermann called out for sugar daddy cash grab. RHOA alum Brielle Biermann is being called out for a recent sugar daddy cash grab. The 27-year-old is engaged to Billy Seidel, yet that did not keep her from getting caught. So what exactly did she do, and why was she looking for money from another man? Keep reading for more details. It has been a hard year and a half for Brielle Biermann and her family. They have lived beyond their means for quite some time, and now it has caught up to them. In early 2023, her parents, Kim Zolciak and Troy Biermann's lavish Georgia mansion faced foreclosure. They were able to avoid it and have been every time it comes up. Then, Kim filed for divorce while she and Troy threw allegations at each other. This was hard as they share 6 children, 4 of them being minors. They were eventually given the chance to sell their home to avoid foreclosure, but if they didn't, the bank was coming. As for Brielle, her car was repossessed as a part of this, and she is involved in a lawsuit regarding a car accident. So money has been a familial struggle. At the same time, Brielle did get engaged, so that was a highlight for her and the whole family. Though they are still struggling, she seems to be doing well, but looks can be deceiving. According to Reality T, the reality star may have been asking an involved man for money. Here's how it all went down. A woman named Callie Berry took to TikTok to share her nightmare travel experience. She was on vacation with a boyfriend of 1 year. They were in the Bahamas when Callie must have discovered her boyfriend was being unfaithful. So she chose to leave and wrote this over a video of her sitting in the airport. Brielle Biermann may have familial money struggles, but she has a fiancé, so why is she hitting up other men? That is the real question. More so, what did she want from Callie's boyfriend? Fortunately, she did not leave followers hanging and made a series of follow-up videos as to what happened. There were alleged receipts from Brielle asking for money which Callie's boo paid. She was also asking for money to buy drinks, but it is unclear why she did not just have men at the bar pick up the tab. Now, Callie's relationship is over, but she has gone viral. But what does Brielle's fiancé think of this? Brielle Biermann, known as the outspoken daughter of Real Housewives of Atlanta alum Kim Zolciak Biermann, is no stranger to the spotlight. Recently, however, her name has been making headlines not for her reality TV antics, but for a much more controversial rumor: the claim that she's allegedly seeking financial support from a sugar daddy. This buzz has sparked a heated debate among fans and critics alike, with many questioning Brielle's lifestyle choices, while others rush to her defense. Here's a breakdown of the situation, why it's causing such a stir, and what it could mean for Brielle as she navigates life in the public eye. The whispers about Brielle and her supposed quest for a sugar daddy began circulating on social media after a series of suggestive comments and photos posted by the 26-year-old. Though Brielle has frequently shared her glamorous lifestyle on platforms like Instagram, some followers noted that her posts seem to have a new, more extravagant vibe. Speculation intensified when internet sleuths noticed Brielle vacationing in tropical locations and flashing designer goods that don't typically come cheap. In an era when the concept of sugar daddies is often linked with such signs of wealth, fans quickly jumped to conclusions. Adding fuel to the fire, a few gossip blogs claimed insider sources had knowledge of Brielle's supposed financial arrangements. According to these rumors, Brielle, who has kept a relatively low profile since her family's departure from Real Housewives of Atlanta, was using her looks and influence to gain the favor of wealthy older men. Despite no solid evidence supporting these claims, the combination of her glamorous lifestyle and family's notorious financial troubles made these rumors believable to some. For Brielle, the rumors go beyond mere gossip. They touch on her family's values, her mother's legacy, and her own aspirations. Her mom, Kim Zolciak Biermann, gained fame on RHOA for her romance with a wealthy older man named Big Papa before settling down with NFL player Troy Biermann. Kim's relationship history has long fueled speculation about the family's financial situation, and as her daughter, Brielle is no stranger to such scrutiny. But unlike her mother, Brielle has grown up in a world where social media and reality TV make it nearly impossible to escape judgment. The sugar daddy label strikes a nerve, suggesting that Brielle, like her mother once did, might be leveraging her looks for financial security rather than pursuing a career or independent ventures. This is a narrative Brielle has consistently rejected, asserting that she is forging her own path. Brielle didn't stay silent amid the frenzy. Known for her quick wit and bold personality, she took to her own social media to address the rumors directly. In a series of stories and posts, Brielle denied that she was involved with any older, wealthy benefactors and insisted that she works hard to maintain her lifestyle. "Lol, have no idea what I'm doing or what I'm up to," she fired back at her critics. "Not every young woman who has nice things is being taken care of. Some of us actually work." Brielle's response sparked mixed reactions, with some fans praising her for standing up for herself and others expressing skepticism, suggesting that her glamorous life doesn't align with her public statements about working hard. Brielle's situation is a prime example of the pressures facing reality TV offspring, particularly those who've grown up in the Real Housewives universe. RHOA set the stage for some of the most memorable, over-the-top storylines in reality TV history, and Brielle was part of that environment from a young age. But while her mother's high-profile relationships and lavish lifestyle were central to the storyline, Brielle has struggled to step out of that shadow and build her own brand. Many of Brielle's supporters argue that the sugar daddy rumors are just another way the public is trying to fit her into a mold, comparing her to her mother, or assuming she's following in Kim's footsteps. For them, the scrutiny she faces is simply a product of the unrealistic expectations people place on reality TV children, who often feel compelled to replicate their parents' level of fame. Brielle's social media presence is largely built on her aesthetic and the glamorous, jet-setting image she cultivates. As a young influencer with hundreds of thousands of followers, her brand relies on her ability to capture attention and spark envy. However, allegations about her receiving financial help from a sugar daddy could have long-term consequences for her reputation, especially as she hopes to expand her career into more serious ventures. Reality TV has become a breeding ground for influencer careers, but it also brings its fair share of stigma. Brielle's attempts to carve out a niche for herself outside of her mother's influence could be undermined by these rumors, which paint her as reliant on wealthy men rather than her own efforts. In an industry where authenticity is becoming increasingly important, any doubts about the source of her wealth could create challenges for her future brand partnerships. The fan reaction to Brielle's situation reflects a broader societal debate about women's agency and independence. On one hand, some fans argue that it's hypocritical to shame Brielle for allegedly having a sugar daddy when wealthy men have long been celebrated for dating younger women. These supporters believe Brielle should be free to live her life without public scrutiny, and that she's simply a young woman enjoying her success. On the other hand, some critics see the rumors as emblematic of a larger problem: young influencers promoting unrealistic standards of wealth and beauty without disclosing the means by which they achieve them. For this group, Brielle's supposed involvement with older men raises questions about transparency and the message she's sending to young followers who might idolize her lifestyle. Ultimately, Brielle Biermann finds herself at a crossroads, grappling with the public's perception of her and the direction she wants her career to take. Will she continue to defend herself against the sugar daddy accusations, or might she take a new approach to change the narrative entirely? In the end, Brielle's next moves will be crucial in determining her public image and whether she can establish herself as more than just Kim Zolciak's daughter. If Brielle chooses to embrace a more transparent approach, perhaps sharing more about her career pursuits or charitable work, it could go a long way in dispelling the negative perceptions. Alternatively, she could lean into the controversy, using it as a springboard to revitalize her family's reality TV presence and carve out her own place in the spotlight. Brielle Biermann's experience highlights the challenges of growing up in the public eye and balancing personal choices with a desire for privacy. Whether the rumors hold any truth or not, the scrutiny Brielle faces speaks to the double-edged sword of fame, particularly for the children of reality TV stars. For Brielle, navigating this landscape will require a delicate balance of transparency, confidence, and a willingness to break free from old perceptions. At the end of the day, Brielle's journey may serve as a lesson for other young women in the spotlight, proving that while fame offers many opportunities, it also demands resilience, self-awareness, and a clear sense of one's identity.